going, everyone? Welcome to another video on the channel. I'm Gemini FIFA, and today we're going to be reviewing Cannavaro and Philipp Lahm. I'm going to tell you if they're worth the coin. So we're going to start with Philipp Lahm first, and then we'll move on to Cannavaro. So firstly, we have to check out the stats. By the way, shout out to PES League Mobile for providing the screenshot for these stats. Alright, so on paper, Philipp Lahm has very decent stats. You can see beside the speed and acceleration, which most fullback has, he has very good defensive stats as well, which is very essential for a fullback. So basically, on paper, he should be able to play as both an offensive and defensive fullback. Now, the skills that he has, these are mostly offensive based skills, through passing, pinpoint crossing and all that. But what I've given to him are the defensive based skills. So man marking, sliding tackle, acrobatic clearance and all that, so that he will be a more balanced player. Alright, we're going to be looking at some gameplay now. I think the first thing that is important to mention is that this guy really helps you attack a lot. He wins the ball back and he helps you attack a lot. Just see, he basically started the attack right there, and because he's an offensive fullback, he's going to be pushing forward, right? So when he gives the ball, he's going to push forward and try to assist the attack. So while on the other end, you can see Arao staying back because he's a defensive fullback. Philipp Lahm actually joins the attack and eventually gives the assist for this goal. And that's like a common theme with him. He does this a lot. Here's another clip. When we win the ball, notice how Philipp Lahm opts to go forward, because that's what he does as an offensive fullback. So he's going to be going forward all the time. Lays the ball off to Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho returns the pass, and this is where pinpoint crossing comes into play. I actually don't cross very often, but it's just nice to know that you have the option with a fullback that can easily overlap for you. Alright, enough about the offensive prowess of Philipp Lahm. I think we should talk about the defensive side of things, because most people already know that Philipp Lahm is a very offensive fullback. The first thing that's worth mentioning is how responsive he is when it comes to matchup. And we know they've really nerfed matchup in the game, so it's really nice to have a player that can respond to your directional movement and go exactly where you want them to go. Now, I use matchup a lot, so having players that can respond quickly to your jokey movement is a very vital thing. Let's watch the next clip. So my opponent is trying to find space to give the pass or give the cross, so he's twisting and turning, but because Philipp Lahm responds so quick, he just can't find the pass. Also, because I have a fullback that responds really quick, I'm no longer scared to commit to either side when I'm trying to match up, because I know if I guess wrong, I can easily just recover because he's very agile. So basically in defense, when you guess right, you get the ball almost 100% of the time, and when you guess wrong, you still have a chance to recover. In this particular clip, him getting the blocker here led to this beautiful goal. So right now he's trying to match me with Son. There is so much space in the midfield, and he doesn't want to break his defensive line because he doesn't want me to get a true pass. So I just surprised him with his stunning shot, and that was incredible. So yeah, his tackles are very convincing, his interceptions are quite decent, and his matchup is insane. Generally, this card is 100% worth the coins. If I'm to rate this card on a scale of 1 to 10, I think I'll give it an 8.5. And even that, I feel like I'm not doing it justice, because this card is really good. So if you have the coins, I 100% approve spinning for Philipp Lahm. It is very much worth it. Alright, next we're going to be looking at Cannavaro. I'm going to be telling you guys if he's worth the coins and if he's worth the 106 rating that was given to him. So first things first, we'll check out the stats. So on paper, he's looking like the best defender in the entire game, especially with the speed and acceleration. Okay, 80 speed is decent for a centre back, but acceleration of 91 is insane for a centre back. So one of the things I was actually worried about was his height, because he's very short. I was thinking he would not be winning a lot of header, but boy did he prove me wrong. He basically won almost every header he contested for. Despite the fact that he's a very small defender, he has like similar body type with Messi, and he's also extremely short. He tends to win headers almost all the time. When you have a short centre back and you come up against players like Ronaldo, Haaland, Drogba, Osimhen, Lewandowski, you tend to panic. But with Cannavaro, there's absolutely no reason to panic, because even against those players with very good aerial presence, he still tends to win the air ball most of the times, and it's actually very impressive. Alright, the next thing I'm going to mention is his matchup as well. He responds really fast, just like Philipp Lahm. Because of his very high acceleration, you're able to switch direction really quick, so it will not even seem like you are guessing where your opponent is going to be. It will be like you already know where they are going to be, so you're already there waiting for them. Here Van Dijk loses the ball. So right now it's a 2-on-4 situation. So we have to use both Cannavaro and Philipp Lahm to mark these 4 attackers. So what we need is to make sure our matchup is perfect and to press at the right time, and Cannavaro helps us to do that as perfectly as possible. As soon as he shows us the ball, we just take it off him. His interception is also very convincing because his speed is good, his matchup is good, he's able to put himself in position to cut out the pass every time. And because he has really high aggression, he's able to react really fast, make tackles, make interception and win the ball back for you. In game, the stats actually do reflect what it shows on paper, and that's like the most important thing you can hope for. If I were to rate this card on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it a 9. But is he the best centre back in the game? Absolutely not. That title goes to Van Dijk. Virgil van Dijk is the best centre back in this game. But yes, Cannavaro is 100% worth the coins. Alright guys, that will be it for today's video. Tell me what you think about the cards in the comment section below. Do well to leave a like, subscribe, share the video, and I'll catch you all on the next one. Peace.